Hello everyone and welcome back to the show. Today on your daily startup, I'm going to explain to you the biggest factor that will determine your success. Honestly, your success is going to come down to this one major point. Watch this video to the end in order to find out. Hello friend, this is the voice of Ademola Morebise. Hello friend, you see, besides your brilliance, your talent, your gift and all of those things, I believe that success in life comes down to this one thing. Like, this thing is a major factor that will determine if we're going to succeed or not. Okay, Bill Gross did this extensive study looking for the number one reason why startups succeed, right? And at the end of the day, you realize that yes, you need a good idea, yes, you need to know all of these things, but beyond all of that, he concluded that timing is a very, very important factor when it comes to success in startups, right? And I believe, thinking about it further, I realize that it's not just about business startups, but even in our professional lives as well. Whatever it is that we spend our lives doing, timing plays a key role. I mean, the other day I was telling someone on my team, one of my CEO, I told him, I said, you see, there's this idea that was out there about 20 years ago, and the idea was shut down. Very powerful idea. It was working fine, but it got shut down. I said, if we bring back that same idea right now, without any variation, you don't even need to improve on the idea. That same idea now is going to be upscale. It's going to sell, so well, simply because times have changed, right? So if they launched it back then, the timing was not so good, but you launch it now, it's a better timing. So it's not about the idea, but it's about the timing of the idea. Time is a very important concept when we talk about success in life. Timing is a great part of it, right? So when you consider, you see brilliant ideas out there and you realize that the ideas are maybe ahead of their time, too early, right? Or the idea is too late, right? I mean, for example, now there are some business ideas you can't get into anymore because frankly, it's too late. It's just too late. I mean, the incumbents, the current people that are running that industry, they are so, they have so much ground, they have so much weight that it will be very, very difficult, if not impossible, for you to really gain any significant ground on them, right? When we talk about trends, what is trending at the moment? What is trending today might not trend later on, right? But if you can align yourself with the trends of the day, you can ride on that trend in your profession, in your career, in your studies, in your business, and that can set you up for a life of success. For example, I don't believe it's a mistake or accident now that nowadays a lot of people want to get into the tech space, right? Because that is the trend. So they feel the timing is right for them to get into tech. But here's the thing, tech is wide, right? So it's not just about getting into tech. You have to understand what kind of skills, especially if you are getting into the university now, so you're not just trying to get into the industry today. You're trying to get into what the industry will look like in about 3 to 5 years' time, isn't it? So your interest is, what are the emerging technologies that has not gained so much ground today, but it looks promising, and in the next 3 to 5 years you can get into it. For example, if you talk about things like blockchain, for example, blockchain and cryptocurrency, cryptography, they are getting some reputation right now. It's getting hot right now, right? So imagine that 5 years ago, blockchain technology was already available 5 years ago, right? But at that point, it was at infancy, So whoever got in at that time, based on the timing, had a better chance of, so they could ride the wave into prominence, right? So getting into school now, it's not just about tech, right? It's about what kind of tech will be relevant in 3 to 5 years' time. So you're going to school to get a degree now. So having that sense of timing, that is not just about your degree or certificate, but it's about what is in the air, what is trending right now, what do the trends look like, what is the forecast looking like, what kind of jobs will be available in the near future, what is going on in my industry now, what can I build a business around. Those are the kind of things you have to consider. Beyond brilliance, beyond the beautiful idea you have got to consider the timing as well. When you have a brilliant idea, in most cases, right, except in special cases, most times, if you have an idea now, it's best to take action within the next 3 months at the maximum, right? Because if you don't take action, that idea is going to be dead, right? By the time you have an idea today and you don't do anything about that idea until 2 years time, I can bet you in 2 years time that idea will be gone. We don't need the idea anymore, okay? You have to go and think up a new idea as well. So stop carrying dead ideas in your mind. Stop going about with all these powerful ideas that have expired already. Like if you launch the idea today, nobody is going to patronize you because the idea is dead. Once again, I'm not saying all ideas fall under this, but you realize that most ideas, if you don't work on most of the ideas you have within the next 3 months, if you let it linger, you are waiting 1 year, waiting 2 years, you get to that point where you realize that the idea is no longer valid. Nobody is interested in that idea anymore. So you have to understand the power of timing in whatever it is that you do. Understand the role of timing in everything that you do. Timing is very, very important. You want to look around there, you sit down, think about the things you want to do, think about what is trending, and think about all the things that you can be a part of right now if you jump on the trend right now, as opposed to working on projects, working on ideas, working on businesses that their time has gone. And you don't want to work on something that is too early. Like I said, you don't want to work on a project now that is still going to be 10 years away from the mainstream. Wow, that's a long time, right? So you want to work on something that within the next 3 to 5 years, yes, this is going to be the next big thing. I believe if you can think around these things, maybe watch this video a couple of times, I'm sure you'll find ways you could apply it to what you are doing right now. Why don't you repeat after me this morning? Say, God daily loads me with benefits. I am bold and strong. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. My name is Ademola Morebise. Thank you so much for taking our time to check out this video. Remember, you can lead a formidable life. Have a great day. Bye.